Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. We're streaming a little bit late today, but we got to talk about this crypto explosion. Actually, I'm excited to see that Bitcoin is exploding kind of right now as we're going live. It's very good. I would have done my stream normally this morning, but you know what? I had some work I had to take care of, but here we are, and crypto's pumping. I'm going to talk through some of the top altcoins that people are looking to buy in this bull cycle, some of the categories that I think people are looking at, what maybe, you could be looking at potentially if you guys are out there. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but we have been talking about crypto for now about a year and a half on this channel. We've been doing 5 videos every single day. Actually, we recently increased that in the last year to more. Now it's 5 a day. It used to be less. Increasing it because we knew, and if you've been following the channel, you knew that a crypto bull run was coming. We predicted this. We've been nailing it. People that have been watching us have been making thousands upon thousands, if not more, of dollars. We are seeing people make money right now, and it's very, very exciting. And let's talk about some of the plays that are coming up ahead of us, what we can get excited about, and some key levels that I'm peeking at for Bitcoin and crypto. We got Marty in the chat I see out there. Let's hop in, guys. Let's get into the content. If you like these live streams, do me a favor, leave a comment in the comment box down below. Let me know what you guys are looking at. Give me some questions, guys. I'm happy to answer them for you. I love live streams, guys. The little Q&A sessions are my favorite. I learn, you learn. It's really what it's all about. We're building a community here, and this might be a very rich community in the next year or two, especially given what we're seeing right now. Right now, the Fear and Greed Index is massively up, 79 on the greed and fear and greed index scale. Very, very greedy. Why? Bitcoin dominance is up to 53.8% and climbing as Bitcoin has been stealing the show. But arguably, there have been some other coins out there that have been stealing the show as well. I'm going to talk more about Ordi here in this video and some other coins that I'm taking a peek at. Of course, Pepe's been doing pretty well. A lot of altcoins are rallying, something that we predicted exactly on this channel. It's really kind of a no-brainer. Now, it's not a no-brainer picking the right altcoins, but there was some rhyme and reason to some of the recent altcoins that rallied, so we'll certainly discuss that in this video, guys, and get into some other coins that maybe you want to explore. But let's look at what's going on in this crypto market. Now, Bitcoin's obviously number one and performing spectacularly, up 14% over the last 7 days. September, October, November, and now December, all bullish months. We got some stories coming out about some stocks that are bullish on crypto. Cathie Wood and ARK Invest making moves, selling Coinbase stock, buying Robinhood shares. What's the strategy there? We'll talk a little bit about what I believe on Cathie Wood and her moves as of late. Some of the other big stories going on in the space because there's quite a lot happening. Ethereum has officially broken out to its highs for the year, which told me that we were going to get altcoin rallies. And that's exactly what we saw. I said, if we see Ethereum break out of the wedge that I was looking at, and that wedge is right here, boom, then I'm expecting an altcoin rally, and that's exactly what we got. Here's the wedge. We broke out, and now we're getting that altcoin rally. I got to draw some new levels for us here. Likely, we're going to hit a stopping point at around 2,500, if not maybe some of these other levels before then. Ethereum's got some momentum. I'd love to see it continue to explode. Arguably, Ethereum's got some catching up to do against Bitcoin because Bitcoin is absolutely got a lot more percentage gains over its lows in the beginning of the year. It's just rallied more from the bottom, guys. Now, we called the bottom. If you've been watching this channel, we predicted that, hey, FTX collapsed. This is probably the bottom of the market. It was. We rallied up. We've been accumulating. And if you guys have been watching the channel since really this bottom, well, then you have, just on Bitcoin alone, you have already maybe 3x'd your money. Bitcoin's up to about $45,000 right now. 15, 30, 45. It's a 3x, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And honestly, I think our stopping point is right at about 47,500. And when I say stopping point, I don't mean that the bull market's over. I don't mean that the bull market's going to stop. But eventually, Bitcoin needs to cool off. Now, that level could absolutely get blown through because we're seeing over and over again people saying, well, it needs to cool off. Well, it needs to cool off. We've been saying it here on the channel. At some point, Bitcoin does cool off. When is that going to cool off? Well, you can look at key levels, but key levels aren't the full story. Now, one key level is 47,000, about 500. I'm looking at right at about 60,000, and then the previous all-time high. Those are the big levels that I see. Maybe there's arguably one at maybe 53, potentially maybe up at like 57 as well. But these are some of the key levels that I'm peeking at. And I do expect us to break all-time highs at one point, guys. Which is why we're seeing a lot of altcoins rip. You see the market cap's up to 1.55 trillion, a massive, massive market cap for this industry. The crypto industry is booming right now. Gaming tokens are exploding. I'll talk about a couple coins that I bought recently. I was playing around with, had some Gala. By the way, just want to let you guys know, one of the things we talk about on this channel is I say at the end of each video, what do I say? I say DCA, HODL, and we'll see you in the next one. Now, I love to dollar cost average, and I like to hold on for the long term. My bags, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Crowcoin, that's what those are. But do not be mistaken, guys. I do fancy a trade as well. I like swing trading, especially when you have an opportunity to earn Satoshis. Earning Bitcoin by getting massive gains on altcoins. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been buying up ordinals, and ordinals has been insane. I made a lot of money on ordinals, and my goal really is as Bitcoin and crypto keeps pumping, find some altcoins that I can build my Bitcoin bags up more and get not just a 2x with Bitcoin, but maybe a 10x with some of these other low cap gems. 10 million, 50 million, $100 million market caps. Those things, if they take on a 2 to 3 to $10 billion market cap, those are big, big gains, and they can happen really fast. We've been seeing that with ordinals. It's been very, very spectacular to really witness. And one of the reasons the ordinals is pumping is because, guys, this is the inscription destination. If you're building NFTs on Bitcoin, you're doing it through ordinals. If you guys are launching tokens, you can do it through ordinals with inscription. Another popular one is Stacks. These are the two biggest coins in the Bitcoin ecosystem. These are BRC20 tokens. Maybe you've heard of ERC20 tokens. Pepe, excuse me, Pepe is an ERC20 token. Well, that means it's built on the Ethereum network. Ordi and Stacks are on the Bitcoin network. And these two coins in particular, which have been exploding, 62%, 207% in the last 7 days. I've been on that whole ride. It's been a beautiful time. These are exploding because, guys, first of all, we talked about this. You had the chance to get these coins. I talked about these in the summer. You could have bought these things at lows. You could have bought these things at, this one, you could have bought it at $2 to $5, I think. And now it's all of a sudden exploded just in the last week, but really over the last couple months. And Stacks, because this is what people are using to build on Bitcoin. Stacks is more so people can build DeFi on Bitcoin. There's a coin on utilizing Stacks. It's actually the first DEX on Bitcoin called Alex, and I think that token's been absolutely exploding too. In the last 7 days, it is up quite a bit, all the way down from 7 cents to 20 cents. Very nice gains, 187% in the last 7 days as well, just as big as gains as Ordinals, another token I talked about in the bear market. I actually didn't buy any of this, unfortunately, and I'm still going to buy some. Even though it's pumped, I'm still going to buy some. Now, that's not FOMO, guys. That's belief in the future value of this. The first DEX ever launched on Bitcoin. Very, very interesting to me. But there's going to be a lot of altcoins, guys, so we're going to continue to hunt. I'll talk more about some altcoin gems that I'm peeking at later on in this video. I want to make sure you guys are aware of kind of what my strategy is, but I do have a trading portfolio where I'm moving things around, and so we'll continue to talk about that as we continue to move on here into this bull market. And guys, those of you guys out there thinking like, well, how can this has got to be temporary, right? Things can't keep going up. Well, things might surprise you. Things can keep going up, but there might be cool-off periods that we want to be aware of. So we'll keep an eye out on that. JD Club, good to see you. Marty, good to see you. Is this the Santa Claus pump? Well, it seems like a Santa Claus rally to me. Have you checked VARA? No, I haven't. We got a lot of folks in the chat. Crow should be flying now, but someone's pushing the price down. It's not normal. I do like Crow a lot. I got a lot of Crow coins. We'll talk about Crow here in a second. Matter of fact, we got 35 viewers, 12 likes. Why don't you guys smash those likes up for me, X out of the chat, and take a peek, and we'll look at some more of these charts real quick. Let's look at Crow. Right now, Crow versus the dollar. We did touch 10 cents today, but then we kind of rejected off that 10-cent level again. This is a tough level. We're going to break through it eventually, guys, but it's going to take a couple attempts. It seems when we break through 12 cents, Black Sea was talking about a 15-cent Crow in his video. I got that target as well. We are looking for a 15-cent Crow as well, but just note, Crow coin is cooling off versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is climbing. Crow coin's coming back down versus Bitcoin. So, guys, there is a chance, if we continue to break down through this level, that Crow tests its lows versus Bitcoin again. And that might just come to us in a Bitcoin rally where Crow just stays where it's at and Bitcoin continues to pump. And then this chart keeps going down for Crow versus Bitcoin. Or maybe, Bitcoin crashes and so does Crow, but Crow crashes way more. There's a lot of different ways this can play out, but Maybe due for a bounce here, arguably. Honestly, this is kind of, you short resistance and long support. Well, here's some support, hopefully, and we'd like to see Crow bounce off this level. We've certainly been playing between this resistance at about 10 cents and this support at 8 cents. But with this Bitcoin rally, I do expect Crowcoin to blast off here soon. But in the meantime, Crowcoin is not the only altcoin cooling off versus Bitcoin. XRP is cooling off versus Bitcoin. Solana is certainly cooling off versus Bitcoin. Actually, Solana might be at a pretty decent price to buy right now. Everything's been pumping. Solana's been kind of calm a little bit over the last week. So definitely eyeballing an opportunity to pick up some more Solana. I don't have any Solana right now. I need to pick up some Solana because I do believe in that ecosystem as well. So that's going to be a goal of mine here. As I make some of these altcoin profits, I'll be moving some of that into Solana and the Solana ecosystem, getting some DeFi tokens in Solana as well. Because I've already got my Cronos bases covered. But I just want to be transparent with you guys. I've been talking a lot about Fulcrum lately. And to be honest with you guys, there's bigger movers than Fulcrum right now. And so in my trading portfolio, I actually recently sold my Fulcrum tokens and put them into a gaming token that I already had a position on, Big Time, which seems to be continuously going up. It's got about a $200 million market cap right now, arguably still very small and got a lot of attention. I do think that the gaming tokens right now are doing pretty darn well, guys. And I'm looking at any gaming tokens that I can get involved with. I had some Gala games. I actually ended up selling that Gala games for some ordinals. And then when I took some profits on ordinals, I shuffled that into the Big Time token. That's when I got my first position on the Big Time token. If you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about when I'm talking about this Big Time token, well, let me let you guys in the loop. It is called Big Time, and it is right here. And it is moving up big time. Here's your last month. Let it load because you're going to be blown away with these awesome 437% gains. Now, I didn't catch this whole move up, but I certainly caught the last 7 days of about 321% gain. Been making some big moves on this. Why did I do this coin? Well, one, it was a top performer in the crypto.com app, and so I knew it was going to get a lot of eyes. Two, it's one of the top coins that's being leverage traded on MEXC right now, one of the big leverage trading apps out there. And three, gaming's hot, and this is a big name right now. And honestly, the coin launch was pretty good for this project. The founders actually didn't hold any of the tokens. The team didn't hold any tokens. This was a very fair launch when it came to the tokenomics. And so people are kind of excited about this. Gaming tokens are hyped right now. This token's doing pretty darn well. It flashed up to $1. Dollar might present some resistance. You might have some good accumulation opportunities for this. Maybe you're not into gaming. Not a recommendation to buy this thing, but just an example of gaming tokens have been exploding. And there's been a lot of others. Axie Infinity, Gala's had a little pump recently. A lot of gaming tokens are moving right now. Gods Unchained, etc. There's a lot of gaming tokens that are doing pretty decently well right now that are making some beautiful gains. Altcoins make a lot of gains, guys. We're definitely hunting for some alts out here. But let's talk about some other picks out there in the traditional market. Cathie Wood, certainly a big name out there. Somebody talking about Beam in the chat. Yes, Beam, another gaming play. People are pretty excited about that. I saw some people talking about that in my chat before the pump. So if you guys want a hint at some coins that are going to explode, just talk in the chat amongst yourselves, guys. Some of your friends out there in the chat, they know what's going on in the space. We're doing research every day, but I'm not going to catch everything, guys. And so it's very interesting to be a part of this community and get to have these conversations with everybody in the chat. I know you guys got a kick out of that, but let's talk about ARK Invest. They just resumed selling their Coinbase stock. Coinbase is crashing. No. Cathie Wood's taking profit. She is practicing profit-taking strategies. Guys, Cathie Wood is selling her Coinbase and buying more Robinhood. I want to talk about this for a little bit. First of all, Cathie Wood was buying at these lows at $43. This thing's all the way up to $142 now. Those are really good gains, guys. She's got a 3x on her billions and millions of dollars of investments. That's pretty spectacular, guys. She's making money, so she's taking profit now. She's shuffling them into Robinhood. Well, let's see what's going on with the Robinhood stock right now. Finding a bottom, potentially. At some point, guys, soon, I think this thing is going to break above $13. Why? Well, I was talking with my brother-in-law lately who refuses to buy Bitcoin. And if you're watching this, well, I hope you're watching this, Mr. Brother-in-law, sir. He doesn't like crypto. He does not watch these videos. He's one of those people you talk to at Thanksgiving that's like, I don't have the time to look into it. Too volatile. I do so good in my brokerage account. It's like, yeah, 400% gains on the altcoin that I bought this week. And he's like, well, trying to justify everything of why he shouldn't be involved. Then I was talking about Coinbase, how Coinbase has been pumping and how I want to buy more Coinbase stock. And Robinhood too. Why? Why do I want Coinbase and Robinhood? Well, first of all, guys, let's look at MicroStrategies. So MicroStrategies, I'm not going to pull up the chart. I'm just going to talk to you here. MicroStrategies, guys, is Michael Saylor's company. Michael Saylor's company, MicroStrategies, invested in Bitcoin. They're making billions of dollars off this investment. They've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Michael Saylor's been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. And the profitability of their company was spectacular recently because of it. And when they go to report earnings, companies report earnings, quarterly earnings, what are they going to say? We made billions of dollars with Bitcoin. Well, just so you know, Robinhood has like the second or third biggest Ethereum wallet or something like that, right? They're buying crypto aggressively because they're a brokerage for crypto. Coinbase, the custodian for the BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF, one of the biggest Bitcoin wallets out there, they've got crypto. So if crypto goes into a bull market, which if you're watching this channel, you already understand that the bull market's coming, the bull market's here, we're in it, it's starting, it's begun. They're going to make billions of dollars off their investments alone. Who cares if the company is successful in terms of the products and what they make from the products? If they have a successful investment and they make billions of dollars off altcoin holdings and Ethereum holdings and Bitcoin holdings, the company is going to succeed. Even if their products are losing money, they're probably still going to succeed. My point is, these stocks are Bitcoin-related stocks. When a bull market comes, Bitcoin-related stocks go crazy. Do not believe me? Well, let's look at Riot. Riot blockchain is a really good example of what happens to stocks in a crypto bull market. Here's Riot blockchain. It was down at, let's say, in the beginning of the last bull market, down to $2, went up to what? Like 75, 80 bucks? 80 bucks? That's an incredible gain on your money. That's almost like betting on an altcoin, guys. The crypto-related stocks, Riot Platforms is a mining company. Marathon Digital is another great example of a mining company that had absolutely wild explosion, went all the way from 1.64 bucks, even bigger gains, to like, what, 85 bucks? Crazy, crazy returns. Almost 100x return on your money. In fact, if you bought this thing in 2020 at 46 cents, almost a 200x return on your money on a stock. Bitcoin-related stocks are going to explode with the Bitcoin bull market. You can invest in these in your Roth IRA accounts. You can put this in if you invest your HSA money, maybe you can pick like a fund that has some of this in it. I'm looking at these stocks in my brokerage account, and I'm looking at these, licking my chops right now, still looking at a huge discount, but these things have been pumping. Notice how they're coming up. Why? Because the bull market is coming, so these things are turning up. They're scooping upward. Robinhood, Coinbase, get ready, guys. If you're looking to make money, it's going to be pretty easy to do. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm also not a dummy. Crypto goes up. That's why we started a YouTube channel about it. A lot of new people coming into the space. IBM introduces a new cold storage technology for crypto assets. IBM's a huge company getting into crypto. Not a surprise to me. Let's look at some of these exchanges out there and got some questions, I guess. Keep asking myself, why have we not have a U.S. exchange access yet for Crypto.com? I'll get to that in a minute. Let's look at some of these other centralized exchanges as we're talking about it. Now, Binance has been having an issue as of late. If you just look at their last month of inflows, they've had $760 million outflow. Now, let me be very, very fair to Binance. Part of the reason for these outflows might be because of some of the FUD. I shouldn't even call it FUD. Some of the news related to the $4 billion DOJ settlement and CZ stepping down. Maybe that's part of the reason the outflows were so bad for Binance as of late. The other reason, which I haven't acknowledged enough on this channel, guys, is the fact that people are moving Bitcoin and crypto off exchanges. And since Binance is one of the biggest exchanges, people were moving money off that exchange. There's a lot of money on that exchange. And so maybe that's part of the reason the outflows were there. Also probably corresponding with the recent bad news against the exchange. But over the last month, here's your top movers. Crypto.com, Kraken, Bybit, Robinhood, Bitfinex. Again, Robinhood right there. OKX, Binance, 1 month in, or actually, what is this? Let me go to the 1 month inflows, excuse me. In the last month, Crypto.com's number 5, Bitfinex, Bitstamp, OKX, Bybit. These are the exchanges that are getting the most money right now. Now, in the last 24 hours, Binance is leading the charts. Crypto.com is not even up here. In fact, in the last 24 hours, Crypto.com is the 6th largest exchange with outflows right now, which is only $4 million. It's not a lot of money. But sometimes these outflows don't mean that money's leaving the exchange. People are ditching the exchange. Sometimes it just means that people want to put their money in different type of storage too. People are just getting their money off exchanges to protect it. So something to keep in mind, but no, these are some of the names that we're looking at. And Femex is number 1 in outflows. Hopefully that's people taking profit in the recent pumps. I'm thinking that's what it is. If you want to sign up for Femex, it's a great leverage trading platform, guys. We have a sign up bonus for you. If you use the link in the description down below, guys, then you will see some free money for when you sign up for. Please, if you're going to use leverage though, guys, be careful. Use very low leverage. It's really only for experienced traders. You can trade regular tokens on there too, but definitely a nice platform on the iPhone at least. I have an iPhone, and so I like it quite a bit. But interesting to kind of look at these centralized exchanges and kind of see what the story is there. But overall, it's been a beautiful, 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 beautiful year for Bitcoin and crypto. 3 red months. Matter of fact, okay, 3 red months. Tied for some of the best months in crypto history. And when I say that, I mean 2017 is the last time we only had 3 red months. Very, very interesting. And December is very bullish right now. This is that Santa rally, guys. I didn't necessarily 100% expect to see this high of a level, but we talked about it. You guys heard it. We said anything could happen here with crypto. We could even see all-time highs before the halving, guys. I'm not going to count that out of the question, okay? You heard it here. I'm not going to count it out. I'm not telling you I think it's going to happen. Honestly, I'm itching for a dip. If we can get a dip, I'm all ears. I got paychecks coming. I want a dollar cost average and more, but I am happy with my positions. I'm in the market. If you can say the same, pat yourself on the back. You've done a good job. And if you're new and you're coming in and you're just learning, well, buckle up, guys. There's still a lot of time left on this wild roller coaster that is crypto. In this volatile world, there's a bull market a-coming. There's a storm a-brewing, and gains are coming to you if you're buying the right coins, doing the research, and then preparing yourself to take profit, folks, okay? Oh, very interesting. I like to see this. They put in the average gains for the months. And November's historically one of the best months. December's historically pretty good too. So we're getting that green month. We're getting that green Q4. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I see these dumb articles out there. Bitcoin surpasses 43K. Analysts say it's just the beginning. Well, that's just the beginning, guys. Where have you been, analysts? Are they talking about influencers or are they talking about mainstream publications? Because the mainstream publications, if you were here in the bear market, what did you see from them? You saw Bitcoin's dead. NFTs are dying. Crypto's a scam. FTX is the perfect example of why I'll never buy crypto. People wrote books. That stupid actor with his stupid book about crypto and how it's the biggest scam ever. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He's the guy from Gotham. Launched his own book. It was a publicity stunt, hating on something that is loved to get news articles, to get clicks, to get book sales from crypto haters. If those people that bought that book from that guy had invested in Pepe instead, they might have made $10,000. Instead, they were just dumb. I think it's funny, guys. Analysts say it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning, guys. Duh. If you've been watching the channel, if you've been watching anything, looking into anything about crypto, you understand the 4-year cycles. I was just in the car with my boss this morning, actually. I just closed a deal today, my maybe last deal of the year. Really great year, maxing out that bonus, more money to invest in crypto. Hooray. But I was in the car with my boss this morning in my daytime job, and my car actually ran out of gas. So we had to get roadside assistance. I had to push my car. I got a video of me pushing a car. Ridiculous. I had to push my car today. But, I didn't order an Uber. I want to save money. I need more money to invest in crypto. I'm a penny pincher, man. I'm a penny pincher. Even though I'm doing well, I'm pinching pennies. I'm saving more so I can 10x that penny or 10x that dollar or 10x that $100. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my mind's at. But I was in the car with my boss this morning, and we were talking a little bit about what's going on with crypto. He knows I got the channel, all this. He knows that I make videos, and I'm working 2 jobs, guys. I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working the crypto report, and I'm selling insurance. But I explained to him Bitcoin. He didn't understand the Bitcoin halving. There's a lot of people that don't understand the Bitcoin halving out there, but by now everybody should know. And these analysts saying it's just the beginning. Well, where have these analysts been, or where have the news publications been saying a bull market's coming? They don't want you to get in. These news publications don't care. They just chase the hype. They chase the fear, and then they chase the hype. They don't tell you what an incredible time to buy. It's so low. They tell you it's dead, it's scared, you should be scared, you're going to lose all your money, and then it's exploding, and so you're going to get rich. It's just the beginning. We've been talking with a level head on this thing the entire time. And if you agree, smash the like button for me, because I'm telling you guys, we love this asset. Me and Black Sea, one of my best friends, my partner on this channel, we launched this channel because we knew we had the opportunity to help people make a lot of money. I'm not a financial advisor. We're not giving financial advice. We're just talking about something that people are getting rich on and giving our 2 cents on our experience in this space and trying to guide you guys in the right direction if we can. But you got to do your own research, folks. And don't just look for these analysts in these news publications. Forget these guys. Forget these analysts. What do you guys want to talk about? What's some of the coins that are brewing in your mind right now? What are you peeking at? Crypto Burger says, my order bag was always my third largest holding until the spike in the last few days. Put it on top. Not sure if I should rotate into some Bitcoin or just hold it. It's a great question, Crypto Burger, and one that I've been asking myself as well. But I'll tell you this. And while I'm telling you this, I'm going to actually pull up a little tweet here. So another great influencer out there when it comes to crypto, Crypto, put out a really good tweet about the BRC20 tokens and this space. And I just think it'll help you understand where we're kind of at with ordinals, given that it's one of these tokens. Now, here you go. Who bought already with me 6 months ago? And we were talking about it 6 months ago too, and is making bank right now. The BRC20 tokens, the coins on Bitcoin, only had a $103 million market cap back on May 6th. ERC20 has a $152 billion market cap. Bitcoin's bigger than Ethereum, guys. There is so much upside. Now, this is much bigger now. Now this is a couple billion, but it's certainly not even close to 100 billion yet. What I'm saying is there's a lot more upside, but what I'm not telling you is I'm not telling you to not take profits. In fact, taking profits is a good practice. So I've got my trading portfolio right now on crypto.com. That's where I'm doing it. And by the way, guys, unless you're dealing with a lot of money on crypto.com, trading on crypto.com's app is not an effective thing to do to conserve your money when you're trading, because they're not going to give you the good spread. You can do, orders and, hey, sell it at this price or whatever. But if you do the market sell, you're going to get robbed of $200, $300, $400, $500 if you're playing with 5, 6, 10K. If you can't stomach that, then don't do it. And I arguably shouldn't even be trading it on there, but it's easy. And you know what? I'm not really trading it every single day. I'm doing like 1 to 2 trades a week right now. That's kind of the goal. And I'm moving money in and out. But to kind of get to the point here, I bought ordinals with about $5,000 worth. It turned into 10 grand. It turned into 13 grand. I sold 3 grand of it and I put it into big time. Now that big time token, those coins are worth about 6 grand. It went up slightly more than ordinals. You could say, well, why didn't you just keep it in ordinals? I'm trying to diversify out into some other tokens by taking gains and buying other bags on lower cap coins and just growing my Satoshis. That's my strategy. So if that's something you want to do, be careful, guys. Don't overtrade. Don't get too risky. Don't buy just a random token. Do some research. Why did I buy the big time token? It's an existing game. It's a great game. It's an existing game. They call themselves a AAA game. The token launch looked really good. The coin's been getting a lot of hype. Gaming tokens are pumping, and the game has actually been out for a while. There's live streamers on Twitch streaming this game right now. It's been out. That's why I invested in it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to hold this thing for the entire bull market. What I think I'm probably going to do is I got like 6 grand in there now. It was 3 grand yesterday. I'm probably going to shuffle out maybe when I get to like 10. If I get to 10K, I'm probably going to take out 5. Put that 5, and here's my strategy. I'm going to probably take that 5,000 in profit now. Took my initial out and more. And then I'm probably going to put it into stacks. Move that stacks over. I'm trying to buy some Alex tokens next. That's my next coin that I'm hunting for. I might pick up some others. We'll see. That's one that's really on the menu for me right now. I really want Alex token. What's Alex? I just talked about it earlier. It's a BRC20 play. It is the first DEX launched on Bitcoin. Alex. I'm looking at it. I'm not telling you guys to buy it. It's very complicated to buy. You have to set up a leather wallet. Yeah, leather wallet. What is that? It's an extension on your browser. You need to go to Stacks, and then you need to buy Stacks. You need to transfer them into your leather wallet, and then you need to go to the Alex Labs DEX platform, connect your leather wallet, and then you need to bridge over the Stacks off of ERC20 if you didn't already do it on the front end. Put it into the BRC20 instead of ERC20, and then you can buy the Alex Labs token. It's hard to do, which is why the market cap's still pretty low. It's about 130 million for the Alex Labs token. But again, it's the first DEX on Bitcoin. I think there's some upside for it, so I'm certainly peeking at it. And I will do a video for you guys on that if you want. When I make the moves, I'll put that together for you guys. I know I had Cryogenics, one of our members on the channel, wanted us to do that. Sushi Satoshi, good to see you, brother. I don't think you like those morning streams too much. I haven't seen you. I know you're, oh yeah, that's right. You're over in California making those sushi rolls. Guys, we do have members on this channel. If you want access to our private Discord where we're talking about our trades, we're talking about some of these things, and we're getting more and more active in this Discord. We're getting more members. Go ahead and become a member in the link in the description down below and connect to our private Discord. If you become a member on YouTube, you can link your YouTube to Discord, join our private conversation, and maybe you'll just be one step ahead of some of the other folks that aren't really on the spot with some of these moves that we're making. So we'll keep an eye on that, guys. But what other questions you guys have? What else is going on out there? Francisco says he's in Crow, Quant, H-Bar. Do you have QNT and H-Bar? I don't. Not to say I don't believe him, but I don't. I don't like to over-diversify, and those market caps are pretty high right now. Not to say there's not going to be a lot of upside. Ordinal's market cap's pretty high right now too, but I'm holding that little bit more of a value proposition considering basically this animation that I shared with you guys. I have a reason. And that's one of the things that I'll tell you. When it comes to crypto, there is, how do I want to say this? So when I decided to buy a Crow, I bought Crow because I believed in a theory. I had a theory. I had a hypothesis. And that hypothesis was Binance and Crypto.com are competitors. They're the only two major exchanges that have their own smart chain. Now I think OKX has one as well. But they've got their own app. They've got their own exchanges. They're probably the two closest competitors and exchange tokens out there in the market. I think Crow can achieve the previous market cap high for Binance. And then I see a $4 Crow in the future. That's why I look at the market caps. That's my big hypothesis for Crypto.com, not to mention the marketing partnerships and everything else we talk about with Crow. But definitely some of the things that I talk about, and that's my hypothesis for Crow. I've got a hypothesis as well for Ordinals, which I've shared with you guys. The market cap for ERC20 tokens is much bigger than the BRC20 market cap. There's going to be a lot more upside, in my opinion. And so it's really hard for me to put together a hypothesis on Quant and H-Bar. And I'm not saying that there's not one. It's just not one that I figured out to justify that purchase for me. Meme coins. I can justify a Pepe investment because I believe Pepe's market cap could surpass Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, or at least get half as valuable. Which says, hey, there's a 10x there. There's a 20x there. That's kind of how I start to think about it. And so I'll be talking more about these as I'm getting into more altcoins. I'm starting to diversify out of just Bitcoin, ETH, and Crow, and I'm starting to get into more of these. I wish I had gotten more Solana. I didn't. I was one of those guys. I thought it was dead. That was the dumbest thing I ever thought. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not a genius. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy, but I'm an honest guy. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm doing every day, good or bad. We're going to tell you the moves, guys. But I do have experience in this market since 2016, so maybe I'm not an expert, but I've got some experience. We created the channel because I wanted to share that with you guys. My partner wanted to share that with you guys. We're doing well right now, but that's not a coincidence. We did the research, we put in the time, and the reward follows. And if you're here watching this stream right now, enjoying these beautiful pumps, I'm bullish on you. I am bullish on you. Let's see what's going on in the charts. Let me know what questions you guys have. Definitely want to field some of your questions. See what you guys' thoughts are on right now as Bitcoin is doing a great job. Let's look at Bitcoin. Look at this thing go, guys. I'm going to go down out of the weekly candles. Let's look at the 4-hourly candles. Guys, whew. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful moves. Look at this. We're just moving on up. Go down to the hourlies here. Guys, this looks like it wants to keep moving. This looks like it wants to keep moving. I would not be surprised, folks, if we saw this thing go to $47,500. Crypto Keeper says, you may not be an expert, but you are a professional. Hey, Crypto Keeper, I appreciate that, man. I want to be a professional. We built the studio so you guys could enjoy a professional studio from folks, being Black Sea, that put a lot of effort into this. We put a lot of effort into this channel. You talk about, we did 4,000 videos in this bear market. 4,000 videos. That's 4,000 opportunities that people had to buy the dip. And some people didn't. Crypto Keeper, you did. I know you did. You're making money right now. A lot of y'all out there making money. And I love it. Make the money, people. Make the money. It's a good thing. I want you guys to make the money. I'm excited. I'm getting hyped up. Try to stay pro. Try to stay pro. My favorite channel for Crow updates. I appreciate that, Club Crow. Thank you very much. When altcoins rally, says Sushi Satoshi. Altcoins rallying right now. They're rallying today, guys. You just might not be in the one that's rallying right now. But one thing I want to warn you guys of. If you're an altcoin that you have conviction on, do not just dump another token to buy the one that's pumping, because then the one that's pumping is going to cool off, and the one that didn't pump that you had is going to speed up, and you're going to miss out, and you're going to lose on trading fees, and you're going to lose. I've got a trading portfolio where I am moving things around, but that's a trading portfolio. I've got my holding portfolio too. I'm trying to earn Satoshis, but I'm also trying to guarantee myself some money by holding my coins for the long term. There's a holding portfolio, there's a trading portfolio, and some people have a leverage trading portfolio. I don't. No leverage trading for me. Can't do it. I don't like leverage trading. I'm too greedy. I'm not a good leverage trader. I don't have the discipline. But I do have the discipline to be a good swing trader. I'm a good swing trader. I'm a really good swing trader. And I'm a great holder. I love those two things. Those are my ways. Brandlion says 10K from 600 leverage trading BTC in 5 days. Brandlion, you are an expert. Maybe. You're doing a great job. Brandlion, I am happy for you. We have people making money like that in the chat, and that makes my heart warm. I love when you are making money. Now, Fuzzle CS asks, which altcoin probably the best to invest? Well, there's a lot of altcoins that are going to be good to invest in. As Bitcoin continues to move up, which it's doing right now, there's going to be a lot of good tokens. Now, I'll tell you this. Absolutely, Brandon, you are welcome, and congratulations. I'll tell you this. What are the best altcoins to buy right now? Well, gaming is hot. I'm looking for low cap gaming coins. There's a couple out there, even some of the bigger cap gaming coins. Those are decent plays right now, in my opinion. They've been pumping, so be careful. Maybe look for retracement. But also, this might be the bull cycle where gaming is the thing. Last bull cycle, it was metaverse, and then NFTs, and then it was over. So far, it's gaming and BRC20 tokens. That's what it is right now. Eventually, there's going to be another meme coin rally. So I'm looking at meme coins, I'm looking at gaming coins, and I'm looking at BRC20 coins right now. Other than that, I'm looking at the large caps. SOlana, Cardano, you name it. All these big ones. You're going to want to position on some of those too. But right now, if you want to do a trading portfolio, there's some opportunities in altcoins, but it is not for the faint of heart, guys. Trading's not easy. It's hard. It's stressful. I had a horrible night's sleep. I had a terrible night's sleep last night because crypto's pumping. That's the truth, guys. I don't sleep well when crypto's pumping because I love making money. And when I'm making money, I can't help but stop thinking about how I can make more money. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to get too greedy. You don't want to start opening up longs, close a long, open a long, close a long, open a short like crazy. You got to pick your times. Short resistance, long support, right? We don't want to trade too many times in a day because you're going to lose on trading fees. You don't want to ape into a coin that's pumping because you're FOMOing in. Sometimes you ape in and it pays off. I did it. I aped into big time. It was pumping. But also I kind of had a belief on that. And I'm still holding my big time. And it's still pumping, which is crazy. But we're looking at it, guys. It's a very exciting time right now. By the way, guys, if you guys want to become a member on the channel, join us. Sushi Satoshi. He's got his name in blue. He's one of our mods. Used to be a member, just a regular member. Name in green. Has his badge. Gets the emojis. Also gets access to the private Discord. Check it out if you guys want to join us in that private Discord. It's a lot of fun. Brandywine, neither did I. Couldn't stop charting. Crypto's an addiction, guys. I'm certainly addicted. I'm addicted to crypto. I'll admit it. I'm honest, guys. I am honest. I love making money, and I can't sleep when I'm making money because I'm thinking, how can I make more money? But try not to do that, guys. I'm just telling you, put the phone away sometimes. It's good to be present. Check in. Bull markets are for making money. It's good to be present, good to be checking in, but, spend some time with your wife. Spend some time with your kids. Spend some time with your friends, your family. Don't just get totally sucked into the crypto space. Because if you get too sucked in, you might overtrade. You might shoot yourself in the foot. You might sell all your Bitcoin for a dumb altcoin, and you might just wreck yourself for the whole bull market. I've done that in the past. I have sold some Bitcoin for some stupid coins in previous bull markets. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I was that guy in 2016. Why not? I was a young kid. I was 22 years old making money. It's like, throw it here, throw it there. It's not the move, guys. Dollar cost average for the long term. Maybe you got a trading portfolio where you swing trade, and maybe you got a leverage trading portfolio as well. And maybe you got a DeFi lending and borrowing protocol, and you're staking in the pools, and you're doing all the DeFi earning interest here, there. Bitcoin right now moving up to 43.9. Our high for the day, guys, in case you're wondering, was 44,100. And we are moving right now. It is beautiful. Let's see what's going on. Stick with me, guys. I got to check something really quick. Now, I wonder if you guys are surprised to hear me say that I haven't been sleeping well. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think of that? It's real. I just want to be real. I just want to be real with you guys. Okay, we're good. I just got a new deal. I just had to check. I had an email coming in, so boom, it's done. But we're going to keep streaming, guys, because I'll tell you, we're pumping right now, and I just want to keep streaming, y'all. We're doing good. We're pumping. It's a beautiful day. Look at this thing. Right now, Bitcoin. Making the moves. Love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's look at some altcoins, guys. Let me know what questions you guys have. ETH. What's going on with ETH? ETH is bringing out more. It's a beautiful time. Richard Rose says, if you've been buying Crow for a long time, when you take profits after a year, will your longest held Crow get sold first? Really need advice on this. Are you talking about long-term capital gains versus short-term capital gains? If so, I'll explain. Long-term capital gains are what you want if you can. Now, when you're day trading, when you're swing trading, those are short-term capital gains. What's the difference? Short-term capital gains, you pay more tax. Long-term capital gains, you pay less tax. Now, in order to take advantage of long-term capital gains, then you want to be holding that token for at least a year. And so if you buy, let's say you bought Crow, and by the way, this is not legal advice. I'm not a tax guy, but this is the way I understand it. Okay? Don't, do your own research. Got to say it all the time. I don't love that I have to say. I got to say it though. And it's true. You should do your own research. Don't just trust a guy on a camera on YouTube, but I'd like to think that you could trust me. Okay? And I want you guys to, but also in that I'm going to be honest and say I'm not exactly right all the time. But the way I understand it is, let's just say you bought $10,000 worth of crow in, let's just say, June of 2022. And let's just say you bought another $10,000 worth of crow in June of 2023. And let's just say today you want to sell $10,000 worth of crow. Well, you, or let's say you know, and crow's up. So let's just say you want to take $20,000 worth of profit now. Take out your initial investment and some profit from the 2022 in June buy. Well, then you are going to, let's say you sell that 20,000, you are going to pay long-term capital gains taxes, I believe, on basically that 10,000 that you invested, and the newer bag doesn't quite get touched. Okay. That wasn't a perfect explanation. That wasn't perfect at all, but essentially, you are selling your oldest bags first. If you buy a little bit of crow today and then you sell some tomorrow, I believe you're selling your old bags when you talk to your accountant. Okay? But go talk to your accountant. Don't take my tax advice, please. But don't ignore your taxes either. Taxes are important. Tax season's coming up. We'll be talking about taxes. Let's see what else we got going on right now. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sushi. What else we got? Leverage trading may be more for you than you think. Leverage trading is not for me. No, it's not for me. I'll just tell you. And you have to know that about yourself. You're the only one that can know that about yourself. Okay, guys? So just, be honest with yourself. ETH's doing well right now. Oh, Bitcoin, break it out. Here we go. Everybody hop in. Everybody smash that like button. Bitcoin moving on up. Everybody, here goes Bitcoin moving on up. 44,120. Here is the year for the high live on stream. We are doing it right now, guys. We are live and Bitcoin is breaking two all-time highs. Waldo Crypto, one of our newest members on the channel. Good to see you, Waldo. Kip, what's up, bro? Thanks for touching with me on Alex. Yeah, I've been DMing Waldo, guys. You can feel free to DM me. I'm not quick to respond. I still owe Waldo a couple messages, but I will respond to you, and I'm probably more likely to respond to a member than if you're not a member, just being honest. But if you get in the private Discord, I'm in there too. Bitcoin right now moving up to $44,151. Absolutely wonderful. Daniel Woods as to staking come into play with long-term or short-term tax. Good question, Daniel. That is taxable quarterly, I believe. I think it's taxable quarterly. Again, check with your accountant. But that is taxable every time you get the money. If I give you some money from some APY, that's taxable. I think you got to file that quarterly. If you file it annually, I think you're fine. Talk to your accountant, all right? I just send the info to my accountant. He takes care of it, all right? That's what you got to do. But it's a good question. Great question. K. Tila says, crypto's awesome. Yeah, crypto's very awesome. Link, we got some Link bulls out there. Just closed 40% gains on a 75X. Let's go. Beautiful gains. $44,161 Bitcoin. Overall crypto market cap creeping on up. I'm looking for the target at 1.63 trillion as our next big level for crypto. Haha, I see the comments. No comments, just laughs. That's all you get. What else we got going on? All right, I want to look at CoinMarketCap. I want to see what's going on in CoinMarketCap. Let's see what all the movers are right now. What are the big movers? How is everything doing right now? How is everything doing right now? Looks like big time taking a dip. Big time taking a big time dip. Might be it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for now. This thing is moving downwards right now. I'm in big time, still with a pretty big position. I want to see this thing keep going up. But moving down right now. Even though Bitcoin's pumping, Bitcoin is stealing the show. This thing might rebound, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the gaming cool tokens are time to cool off. Let's see what the other big movers are. Really, really exciting right now. Love to see this Casper. People have been talking about Casper. Now, this one's creeping on up. What is Casper? Let's take a peek. I know some people in the comments have been telling me about Casper as well. It's a proof of stake blockchain. All right. Another layer one solution. Layer one solutions. Layer one solutions. Yeah, guys, layer one solutions are pumping. There's going to be some new layer one solutions that just come up and blow everybody's mind. I'm telling you, that's coming. That's inevitable. Let me know what questions you guys have, by the way. Please keep them coming. Let's look at the last hour. What are the big gainers? Synthetics, Beam. I know, so I see some people in the chat talking about Beam. Ordinals is still doing very, very well. Pepe. By the way, guys, I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm looking to get a position on Pepe here pretty soon. Why? We are getting close to like some kind of, if we can break out through these levels, then we're going to move up from like, 5016 to 5035 in a hurry. That's a 2x. I'm looking to get a 2x on Pepe. I think that's coming quick soon. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong, guys. Something's itching on me, and I'm saying I think that a meme coin rally is coming very soon. With all the excitement on Bitcoin, there's going to be a time where meme coins just freak out. Pepe, I think, since it's one of the lower cap, biggest name meme coins out there right now, I think it's going to explode. Arguably, maybe Bonk token's still going to explode. Maybe even Corgi AI has some more room ahead of it for movement upwards. Things that I'm peeking at right now, guys. I just want to let you guys know where my head's at. I'm just going to let you know what's rattling around in crazy Crypto Kip's mind today. Well, here it is. That's it. That's what I'm looking at. Let's refresh. Let's see what else is up there. Pepe. Yep. See, Pepe. There you go. On the last 24 hours, one of the big gainers. I was just telling Black C last night, something was itching. I was like, maybe I'm just going to dump all the Ordi and throw it in Pepe. Get a swing on Pepe now. I'm not going to do that. I want to hold some Ordi for the long term. I believe in the value proposition on Ordi, and so I need to hold it. But I also believe in a value proposition on Pepe. KuCoin is moving up big time in the last 24 hours. Why is KuCoin pumping so much? Let's see how Crow's doing right now. Interesting that KuCoin is such a big gainer. Meanwhile, Binance exchange token currently sitting at $231. We see OKX down on the day. Very interesting. And then Cronos, ranked number 29, up 1.88%. Everybody's just waiting for a Cronos explosion. Just waiting for a Cronos explosion, which inevitably will come. Let's just see when we get there, guys. Let's just see when we get there. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. 424/7 live says, entered when BTC was 27K, more than 300% profit. Absolutely spectacular. Fantastic work. 24/7. It's down now, but you like Wild. You know what? Wild, I'd have to look at again. Let's see what's going on with Wild. Did I write that one down? I had an altcoin list over here that I was looking at. Wild didn't come up on one of our last live streams. Let me know what other coins you guys want me to look at. Wild. It's a wilder world. Yeah, it's a wild world. The wilder world. Yep, gaming token. Gaming token, $139 million. Ooh. Last bull market, this thing was way up. I don't know anything about this coin, but I'll just tell you. I'm going to look into it. Gaming coins right now, I'm on the hunt. Thanks for the heads up on Wild. I'm going to peek at that. Reason I go, ooh, is because 54 cents versus its previous all-time high at $7. That's pretty good gains. That's pretty good gains if we can get there. Not on Binance. Don't look like it's on crypto.com. Got to go to Uniswap. Got to go to KuCoin to get this. Yep. Let's see what we got. Actually, I was just working on setting up my KuCoin account again because, frankly, crypto.com, they got to launch that exchange. I'm getting wrecked on fees on crypto.com. If there's one thing I don't like about crypto.com, it's this trading. You can't trade on crypto.com well. You can trade well on the crypto.com DeFi app, but you don't get access to all the tokens. So I get that. But in the meantime, that's why I'm looking at a KuCoin. That's why I was even looking at MEXC. I need to get a VPN to do it. I could use Uniswap, but the fees are pretty high. So I'm looking at KuCoin more so. Maybe I got to go to Coinbase Pro as well. As I'm getting more active on trading, these are the things that are going through my mind. Could you look at Aurora, Kip? K-Till asked, could I look at Aurora? Yeah, I can. I've been watching Aurora. I know what this coin's doing. It's absolutely exploding right now in an insane way. I've been watching it. What is Aurora? Before I even click on it, I'll tell you, it's for the Near protocol. It's for like onboarding people like off Ethereum onto Near, I think is what it is. Yeah, so it helps Ethereum users and dApps easily move to the near blockchain. This is absolutely exploding. I don't know if people are actually doing this, but look, this thing's listed on Coinbase. That's pretty darn good. Maybe this was news off a Coinbase listing potentially, but look at this token. Up big over last month. Kind of retracing right now. $174 million market cap. Don't be surprised if this thing comes back down, but don't be surprised if this thing catches a V-shaped recovery and keeps moving up just because it's a very low market cap. Now, if Near Protocol turns out to be a good solution, then Aurora's probably going to do pretty well. Near, the coin's going to do well. Aurora's probably going to do well if Near is successful. But betting against Ethereum is a risky thing to do. Maybe you're betting on better horses in the race, things that might print more gains, but betting against Ethereum's dangerous. It's an interesting coin. I knew exactly what it was before I even looked at it because I've been tracking this. It's been one of the biggest movers in crypto.com. Let me just say this for all the crypto.com folks out there that are going into your crypto.com app daily, hourly, every 5 minutes, and you're looking at the top gainers and you're buying into those, be careful. Be careful. I look at them, I track them, I write them down, I favorite them, I track the price action, and I wait for dips on the projects that I believe in, that I have some kind of value proposition for. Don't buy every single coin that's pumping. In fact, buying coins that are pumping is extremely dangerous. Just because it's one of the top trending tokens on Crypto.com app doesn't mean it's the next coin of the future. But some of those might be. So you have to acknowledge them. You have to look at them. I'm just scrolling through here, seeing what else we got. One Crow, 18 cents. I wouldn't be surprised to see Crow at 18 cents in December. I said it. I wouldn't be surprised. Not going to be disappointed if we don't get there. I mean, maybe a little disappointed. But I don't expect it to. It could. We just need to see Bitcoin continue to move up, which it's trying to do still. And then maybe we can get more upward action for Crow. Right now, Crow is having a tough time with this 10-cent level. Go down to the hourly candles. Trying to reverse. Look at this. 10 cents, reject. 10 cents, reject. But maybe we can turn this around, especially if Bitcoin keeps moving. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we can break above 12 cents for Crow. 15 cents is on the radar. And then 18 cents could be pretty tough. I'm more so looking at 15 cents this year, at least. Okay, what else we got going on, folks? What else we got going on, folks? Bitcoin. Trying to make its move, guys. It's trying to make its move. Having an issue. You know, I use an iPad to do my dual monitor, and as you can see, I kind of click through this. It's very annoying. I gotta get a better system here for these live streams. It just unplugged on me again. What else we got? FRTN shows a 1.9 million market cap. Have you looked into it? Waldo, I have not. FRTN. Is that the Fortnite one? Is that the Fortnite one, maybe? Can I check? Sushi Satoshi's asking me to check check super shady risky Pepe coin. Sure. I can check it out. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see what we got. Super shady risky Pepe coin. Sushi, I'm just going to tell you, brother, it's not a coin I'm going to be buying. Super shady. I don't even know how to find this. I'm not going to do it. Sushi, be careful with that stuff. Focus, Sushi. Focus on the good ones, okay? Focus on the good ones, guys. And Pepe, it's kind of a good one because it's Pepe. Maybe a good one. I don't know. All right, guys, that's all I got. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. That's all I got for you in this one. Guys, crypto is pumping, all right? Crypto is pumping big, And it feels good. If you've been in this market and you've been accumulating with us here at the Crypto Report, I celebrate you today. Congratulations on your gains, guys. Every single day. Before I go, one parting message. Today, I ran out of gas. I had to push my car a quarter mile on the highway. I got exercise-induced asthma because of the cold weather where I live. And I got a little cough now. And I was sweating in my work clothes. I was running on a highway, pushing my car. My triceps were dead. I was tired. I was beat. I was out of breath. I was hyperventilating. I was embarrassed. My boss was in the car with me. It's a family-owned business. He's a nice guy. He ran out of gas the other week too, so it's okay. But I should have been in distress. I should have been upset, flustered, panicked. When the roadside assistance guys came, I had a big smile on my face. Stay positive, guys. Stay positive. I closed the deal today. Focus on the good. Got a beautiful wife. I'm going to take her out on a nice date tonight. That's our agreement. I closed the deal. I'll take her out on a nice date tonight. Just because you ran out of gas on the highway, tomorrow is going to be a good day. An hour from now, you could get an email saying you closed the business. You know, Bitcoin could explode. Bitcoin was pumping. Closed the deal. Focus on the positive. Maybe you don't have a deal closing. Maybe you're not holding Bitcoin right now. Maybe not yet. Focus on the positive in life, and good things will come to you guys. I'm going to leave you with that. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. As always, folks, you got to remember to DCA. HODL, of course, guys. HODL, HODL, HODL. And, of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Peace.